Johannes Jacobus Fourie was born in 1957 in Kirkwood in the Sundays River Valley, the citrus capital of the Eastern Cape. He attended school in Dispatch just outside Uitenhage and joined the South African Police Service in 1978.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Naidu, attached to the Mthatha Cluster Office, MIC section. I started working with General Fourie in 2009 when I was summoned to come from the Mkanduli cluster to work at MIC at Mthatha Cluster.
I'm Brigadier Ronald Kaur. I'm currently deputizing to General Fourie, so I'm the Deputy Cluster Commander here in Uitenhage.
I'm Zikison Tombeni, General Fourie's Secretary.
I'm Leonie Bentley. I served under the command of Major General Fourie since October 2015 as the Station Commander of Uitenhage.
I am Brigadier Makonza, the Acting Cluster Commander of Mthatha. I will remember General Fourie, hence I was working with him as my cluster while I was the Station Commander at Mthatha Central.
I am General Fourie. I'm the Cluster Commander of Uitenhage, and it's today my 60th birthday. So I must prepare now to go on pension at the end of this month. I joined the police in the beginning of 1976 at Dispatch. From there, after college, I went to Barkin Street Police Station in PE, and then from there I became a sergeant in 1979, and I was also from Uitenhage transferred to Glencorner as Station Commander, where we closed the station in 1980 after I was promoted to the rank of Warrant Officer. Then I went back to Uitenhage, and in 1983 I was promoted to a Lieutenant, and then I was transferred to Unit 19, nowadays the National Intervention Unit in Pretoria. I also, in 1985, took over the Johan van der Merwe Mobilization Center. That was a highlight, where I was responsible for the deployments of members all over South Africa and to the nowadays Namibia for border duties and special duties. In 1988, I was appointed as the company commander for the crowd management bases in KwaNdebele, Kangwane, and in Labua. And in 1990, I took over the Free State-Lesotho borders. We closed the borders at the end of 1990, and also the bases, where I went back to Unit 19, and in 1991-1992, I was appointed as the commanding officer of Jakkalsdans Training Center, nowadays the Malotto Training Center. I was privileged to assist with the establishment of that training center, where we trained members of ORS. That time it was the COIN units. In 1992, I was seconded with my wife to the that time KwaZulu Police. In KwaZulu, we stayed for a time in Ulundi and then stayed in Melmoth. Me and my wife were privileged to be part and parcel of the 1994 general elections for the KwaZulu side, and I was the commanding officer of the nowadays ORS units, also the National Airways Corporation, the airwing who flew for KwaZulu Police, also the traffic departments, the dog units, as well as radio technical branch. After the 1994 elections, we were deseconded. I came back to KwaSekele in Port Elizabeth in the Eastern Cape.
In 1985, while still a lieutenant, he married Alta Margarita Koen, also a member of the service who retired as a brigadier a couple of years ago.
And then in 1995, I was appointed in Uitenhage area. That time it was the District Commandant's office as the head of inspectorate. And I was part of the amalgamation process where we also took over some stations in the Graafrenet area to become part of the Uitenhage area. In 1996, the end of the year, I was fortunate to be appointed in Venda to Yando as station commander as a director. I took up the post in the beginning of 1997. In 2000, I was appointed as the area commissioner for Capricorn area, also in Limpopo province. My wife stayed for a year longer in the Vembe area. That time it was Far North area, as the Deputy Area Commissioner Operational Services. And a year later, she came to Polokwane and was appointed as the provincial head for inspectorate. During the closing of the areas and the restructuring in 2007, we were voluntarily placed at Umtata, me as the station commander and my wife as the regional head for inspectorate.
He was a perfectionist. He wants to do more. He's very, very clean and he's very fond of his work.
And then in 2009, we established the clusters.
I've worked with General Fourie since 2009. And I have to say, when I was summoned to come to the Mthatha cluster office, I was terrified of working with General Fourie. But having worked with him for so many years, we grew such a close bond. He's such a perfectionist in whatever he does. And everything that he wanted to do, he did while he was here in Mthatha. He wanted to leave a legacy behind. And General Fourie, you did leave a legacy. We are so proud to be part of Madeira, being established as a fully fledged station here.
And then in 2015, I moved to Uitenhage cluster as cluster commander.
He taught me professionalism, how to conduct yourself, the office manners. He's also taught me excellency. In whatever you do, you must excel.
Serving under General Fourie was a learning curve also for me. I'm an experienced officer, but still I could learn from him. The General is a very dedicated, loyal and committed and a strictly organized person. Surely at the beginning we couldn't accept the management style, but as we went through the 2 years working with the General, we realized that the caliber of an officer like him we will surely miss in this organization.
It has been a pleasure to work with General Fourie. When I got transferred here, I thought to myself, hey, what a bumpy ride. But the experience that I got here was totally the opposite. It's really indeed a pleasure to work with him. General Fourie is a routine person. He walks the walk, he talks the talk, and he leads by example. Treats everyone the same, no differentiation. And if you do your work, you will work nicely with the General. I think one of his strong points is to create a conducive atmosphere for us to do our work and to enjoy our work. And once you enjoy your work, you go that extra mile.
The highlights that we had in our career, firstly, was that me and my wife could work together. And I must say, she was very tough on me, especially where she was at the head office in the same component as me. Everything must be in order. But I want to thank her. If it were not for her, I wouldn't have been where I am today. She made it possible. The South African Police Service gave us the opportunity to enrich ourselves, to get better academic qualifications, also to receive a lot of training courses and development courses to empower us for the future in the South African Police Service.
Right from the beginning of his career, he furthered his prospects through his studies and attained a diploma in police administration, a diploma in management and an MTech degree in managerial administration.
We are proud to say that we were part of many amalgamation processes. The first one where the old railway police merged with the SCP, then where also the old municipal police merged with the SCP. Then we had the amalgamation process at the end of 1994-1995. I must say also I was part of the DEC discussions. I could still remember when we went up to Pretoria, where the KwaZulu police was discussed, but I can proudly say we established a well-trained and developed police service in KwaZulu, and we had a very, very passionate Commissioner of Police, General Deering. Unfortunately, he passed away last year, but I was fortunate to be part of the arrangements for the funeral, with all the role players still around there. Highlights was first the floods in the Wembe area in 2000, where we had over 3,000 millimeters of rain, where all the forces and departments worked together. Second one was the 2010 Soccer World Cup, where we had to monitor all the movements of the different countries and their supporters through the former Transkei area. And my wife was also fortunate to work with me, and I'm so glad for that. Then in Umtata, we had two very important highlights. The one was to be part and parcel for the 90th birthday celebrations of former President Nelson Mandela. And the other one was to be part and parcel of the planning process as well as the operational commander for the funeral of the former president. And then lastly, during this year, we had severe wildfires in the areas of Humansdorp, Kouga, Kaukama, also Uitenhage, the Nelson Mandela Metro, and we established the integrated joints with all the departments and municipalities to fight the fires. That was good to see how people can work together and support one another. I want to thank each and everyone who worked with us right through from the beginning from our career till the end. And that includes provinces, the Eastern Cape, KwaZulu-Natal, Gauteng province, Limpopo province, Mpumalanga province, where we had also some bases, and the Free State province where we had the borders with Lesotho. If it were not for all of them, we wouldn't be able to achieve the goals of the South African Police Service. And lastly, I want to thank all the provincial commissioners, all the previous commissioners of other police services that we work with. They guided us, and we can say today we are leaving or will leave the South African Police Service with good memories. And if we have to make a choice again for a career, I would definitely do the same.
Yes, we really enjoy the General, and we wish him all of the best forward. Thank you.
I will remember him when we are operating on the ground. He always showed an example, a good leader that can command and communicate effectively. I thank you.
I want to say, General Fourie, we will miss you. What you are leaving behind, the legacy, we will take it forward, and we will make sure that everything that you learned us, we will take this organization further. Thank you.
We want to wish you everything of the best in your retirement. Even with Brigadier Fourie, she was a pillar of strength to us here at the Umtata Cluster Office. We will miss you dearly, and God bless you for your retirement. Thank you.
Today it's his birthday as well. He celebrated his birthday, but it's also not a nice day to know that it's his last birthday with us. But I hope he will enjoy his pension as much as he did working with us. I'm gonna miss him a lot. We're always sharing jokes. He's a talkative person, but you won't notice that. He's always telling stories, where he's coming from, and what does he like and what doesn't he like. He doesn't like absenteeism at all. Absenteeism is not in his box. So we're gonna miss him a lot, a lot. Farewell.
It goes without saying that General Fourie has earned many awards along the way in recognition of his loyalty to the South African Police Service and dedication to his duties. Amongst his many accolades alongside the Amalgamation, Centenary, Soccer World Cup, 75th commemoration medals, he has been justly awarded with the South African Police Service Gold Medal for Outstanding Service, and 10 and 20-year Faithful Service medals and 30 and 40-year Loyal Service medals. Congratulations, General, on your achievements and accomplishments. We know that you've already set new goals for the future and we wish you all the best. You will be sorely missed. From all of us in the Eastern Cape, a happy retirement.
Thank you.